We got Stacks. Okay.
There we go. We good.
Welcome back to Read and React. What's going on with everybody? What's up,
Yep.
Stacks? How you feeling tonight?
What's good? It's your boy Stack City from Detroit 4. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to go. Another show. Officially show number 2, right?
Number 2,
Yes.
baby. Let's
Yes,
get
sir.
it. Let's get it popping. What's going on,
Yes,
Vino?
sir.
How's
Yes,
everything
sir.
going, bro?
What's going on with y'all, man? I'm excited to be back, man. Get this thing popping and talk some sports. Let's talk some
Hey,
sports.
listen, man.
Popping.
Shout out to Friday. Couldn't make it. Got a big weekend coming up. But
Right.
he's still part of the team too. He just might not be here. This week. I don't know about next, but he got a big weekend coming up. So we gonna hold it down for him tonight.
Huge weekend for the kid, man. Respect. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And yes, I'm Brown. I'm the host for the night. You know what I mean? Not the host for all time, but just the host for the night. And we're gonna get it popping. So our first topic for tonight, we're gonna get into some NFL. And we're gonna go with the biggest surprise of NFL Week 1. So we're looking at like what's your biggest surprise for NFL Week 1? I'll kick it off. I went with Jordan Love. I feel like Jordan Love was like the biggest surprise just because he went on the road, beat up on the Chicago Bears. They were underdogs on the road coming into that game, and he was without his main targets. You know what I mean? He was without his main target, the main guy, you know what I'm saying? So he had to rely on Jalen Reed and Luke Musgrave and stuff like that without having Christian Watson there. So,
Yeah.
I felt like he definitely stepped up. It's a lot. It's some big shoes to fill that he doing. You know what I mean? He having to go behind Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre. That's a big tradition. And for his first game as a starter, in his first season, coming off his first training camp as a starter, 245 yards, 3 touchdowns. I thought it was pretty impressive, and a nice debut. So I wasn't expecting that. And so that was my biggest surprise of the weekend. What you guys stack?
My biggest surprise of the weekend, and I said this in the chat, and I'm gonna say it now. That Dallas and Giants score, man, that was embarrassing. That was a putrid performance put up by the New York City Giants score, man.
Right.
So, and I hate the Cowboys. I ain't gonna be honest with you. I said on the last show that I'm a homer. I'm biased. I like who I like. My team is the Commanders, so I have a natural, innate, inborn, diehard hate for the Cowboys, and
Right.
so I hate them. I hate to see them achieve any type of success. I hate a victory from them. I hate a winning half, a winning quarter. I hate first downs. You know what I mean? Like, so
For you to say that.
Yeah, for me to see, you know what I mean, that beatdown that they put on the New York City Giants, you know what I mean, like,
Unbelievable.
it's unbelievable, bro. It's unbelievable. You know what I mean, hopefully that's their last victory of the season. You know what I mean, that's
Right.
probably not the case. They got some talent on their squad and whatnot, but that defense is a menace.
Ooh.
They put up crazy points on fantasy. We're gonna talk about fantasy later. Their fantasy performance by the Dallas defense was insane. You know what I mean?
Was a top 5 score.
They got me talking positive about the Cowboys. I don't like that. You know what I mean? I don't like that at all. But
That's not cool.
So that's my biggest surprise, man. 40-0 in week 1. Over those New York City Giants, man. I'm shocked.
Terrible. I was writing in the chat earlier or in one of my groups that like the last 2 games the Giants played, full games, they got outscored like 78-7, and that was to the Eagles and the Cowboys. So that's pretty maddening.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Right.
What you got for us, Vaughn? What's your biggest surprise, Vaughn?
My biggest surprise is gotta be there was a ton of like headlines this weekend, man. Like just watching the game, just kick it back. There was a ton of good stuff. The Rams rookie receiver had like 10 catches, 15 targets. That was very surprising. Like Sean McVay actually stuck to his word,
Right.
He's gonna have a big role. And he had a big role. It was pretty surprising to me.
Right.
But the most
Like
surprising thing, yeah, Cup out, yeah. The most surprising thing that I noticed was the Titans' Ryan Tannehill threw 3 interceptions, completed less than 50% of his passes, and the defense kept it close. They almost won that game. Like, I was like, wait, my man is like playing like the worst ball of his career. And they kept it close, and surprising that Vrabel stuck with him that long. So I don't think he's going to be leading that team for much longer. And sticking with that game, one other little tidbit: Tajay Spears, the rookie running back, he actually led the Titans in snaps.
I've seen that. Only by a couple, but he still led them.
Yeah.
Sneaky,
super sneaky. So,
is it a omen of things to come?
It's looking like it. I would hate that. I picked Derrick Henry first overall in the league. You know what I mean? So that was it was like a standard league though. But we ain't got to get into fantasy right now. You know what I mean? But
I picked him first in the league too, not first overall, but first round.
Right. First overall, bro. Like, but it was like I said, it was a league that didn't. But it wasn't a PPR league at all.
Yeah.
Like you don't get nothing for a reception. So that was kind of my thinking behind it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But, mine was a similar league, and I was like the 12th pick out of 16. He was still sitting there, so I had to get.
He was still there at 12. Yeah. That's the discrepancy between that PPR and like standard, because he ain't gonna catch no balls for you. You know what I mean? But that's just what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was kind of crazy. They were saying, oh, matter of fact, you said you don't think he'll be long for that job, Vaughn. So who do you think is going to take over? Who you got your money on?
I hate to give y'all this piece of advice, because I'm
like, you're not giving it to us. You're giving it to the audience.
You're giving it to the people, baby. You got to give it to them.
Both. You got to give it to them. Double-edged sword, man.
Right. Because we competitors too, man.
Man, if you're gonna give, you gotta be a cheerful giver.
That's true.
Right.
I mean, so give with the full abundance of your heart. We want to hear. We taking notes.
So, Malik Willis, man, he's the guy. He's gonna be the guy.
Malik.
He's currently number 2 on the depth chart. Will Levis was inactive. I think he was simply the emergency quarterback.
I'm make sure I put that in my notes.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Right.
He dressed. He dressed, but he, was only available in the case of an emergency, just in case of like a San Francisco situation. So, Malik Willis will be the guy for a couple weeks at least, and then once he loses his, matchups,
once he loses,
once he starts going on that losing streak, man,
right?
Gonna
turn to the kid.
Oh, so it's gonna get down to 11, is what you're saying?
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, for sure. Because Malik
looked pretty crazy
bad in the preseason. He didn't look good. He had like his moments, like legit moments, but overall, man, he's.
I'm about to say, a lot of people say he looked better than what he looked last year. Because last year he looked really bad. You know what I mean? Like he looked like Jamarcus Russell bad. You know what I mean? But so
it's impossible. You can't look. There's no way you can look Jamarcus Russell bad. You want me to tell you why you can't look Jamarcus Russell bad? Because Jamarcus Russell was number 1 overall, bro.
Right. Yeah, that's right. That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Y'all
had a whole lot of eyes on. Oh yeah, I see him.
He said I got Levis stock.
I mean, I was gonna bring that. I was gonna bring that up too, but you know what? True. Like we ain't doing fantasy right now. But I was gonna bring that up.
Got the bias takes. You know what I'm saying?
A couple L's you took this weekend too, but we gonna wait till though.
Ooh, all right. Let's slow it down. All right, we gonna keep it moving. We gonna stick with the NFL though.
I did get the boot in one league though. First team.
The elimination.
I bring up my losses too. I bring up my losses.
Did you get in a couple of those? Was that the only one you got in this year?
That's the only one I got in, bro.
Elimination. You gotta get in a couple of those, bro. Because some of them will get you. You know what I mean? Some of them just get you. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But
what it is.
Right. We're gonna move on though. let's get a quick reaction. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get a quick reaction to the just the whole Aaron Rodgers situation. You know what I'm saying? How do y'all feel about like just overall, like, you know, from like the summer, like, you know, like the Jets, I mean, he holding the Jets hostage, like not signing and all this stuff. You know
How
what I'm
many
saying?
snaps did he take? 4?
4 snaps.
He took 4 snaps, man. I don't even know if he threw a pass. He may have threw one, but he didn't complete one. I know that. You know what I mean? So it was pretty bad, man. But go ahead, Stacks. Go ahead. What you got, bro?
Man, listen, it all came to a screeching halt, bro. It all came to a screeching halt real fast. Like the deflation, the air got sucked out the stadium real fast. You know what I mean? Yeah, and all of a sudden, Zach is back. Zach is back. You know what I mean? So now I guess, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I guess the Jets fans are probably still mourning. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like they won though. They won in crazy exciting fashion. You know what I mean? But then after the thrill is gone, the next morning you find out that your guy, Aaron Rodgers, one of the most talented quarterbacks of all time, is out for the season. Like, it's confirmed. You know what I mean? Achilles tear, he's gone for the season. So now you got to depend on Mr. Wilson for the rest of the year. Can Mr. Wilson get it done? You know what I mean? Reality starts to set in. Like, after the thrill of the overtime victory with my man running a kickoff back. Now you gotta look at week 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we do this? Like, Wilson got a squad around him. Can he get him there though? Like, how far can he get him? Like the Jets had big aspirations. You know what I mean? Big aspirations.
Super Bowl.
So
yeah, definitely Super Bowl.
Yeah. You said it. Super Bowl. Big aspirations. So I guess the question becomes: Can Zach fill those shoes? Not the Aaron Rodgers shoes, but at least can he be enough of a talent or a game manager? You know what I mean? That those aspirations can still be where they're at. You can't go into the situation as confident as you were before, though.
No way.
Nah.
So I don't know, man. It was shocking. It was deflating for those who were excited about it for so long. You know what I mean? Like you said, it took so long to get the deal done, and then so quickly it all changed.
Just like that, bro. That's how it is. Just like that Achilles snap. That's how quick it changed. What you think about it, Vaughn?
Whew, man. I honestly think this might have been like a blessing in disguise for the Jets. In those 4 snaps, like, Rodgers looked slow and he looked old, man.
Kind of did, man.
Yeah, but you kind of did. Go ahead, it's your go.
It was quick though, but go ahead.
Yeah, it wasn't like a big, like a big sample size, but in those 4 snaps, man, I was like, geez, he's like, this ain't the Aaron Rodgers I remember, yo. But yeah, man, he, and then the way he got hurt, like he just, his leg just hit the ground. His foot just like tapped on the ground. It wasn't even like one of those like non-contact things, man. It was just like
it's a 40-year-old injury.
Yeah,
it's a 40-year-old's, Achilles injury. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to bring age into this, but I mean, the dude is 39, man. Like, it was a 40-year-old's injury. Like, just. I mean, it wasn't really much to it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Got a quick question. If Vaughn is done, go ahead, Vaughn. If whenever you're done, I got a quick question though.
Yeah. So just to finish up my thought. I think it was a blessing in disguise for the Jets. Zach Wilson, he started off pretty slowly, very slowly, but once he got into a rhythm, man, he looked serviceable. So I feel like
that's all they need.
Yeah, exactly. If he get his ball placement right, I think he's gonna be all right, man. He's got some horses in the backfield. Defense is bananas. That defense is bananas. So yeah, man, I still think they got a chance, man. So we'll see. I know I didn't pick them to win it in the beginning, but like after seeing them last night, I'm convinced. I don't know if it was just a defense though, or just a byproduct of turnover Allen. So
right,
I'll stop there.
Go ahead, Stack.
Two quick questions. Two quick questions. Are you more confident in Zach and what he has around him, or with the Jets, or are you more confident in Purdy and what he has around him with the Niners?
Oh, that's easy. Purdy.
Okay.
That's easy, without a doubt.
Okay.
Without a doubt.
Do you feel like if Zach Wilson? Yeah, I'm gonna say Purdy, but I kind of feel like I don't know. Purdy got some poise, but they got a decent offensive line too. I feel like the Jets, that's what got Rodgers hurt. And Rodgers, if y'all go look at some of the like, you know, blurbs and stuff like that, Rodgers was complaining about the way them boys like they cut block. You know, they do like little cut blocks and stuff like that. But if they miss, like the pass rushers are coming in very, very, very fast. And so that's what you was talking about with that first play where he had to get rid of it. They was on him just like that. You know what I'm saying? They tried to cut block, missed on that one. And then the play he got hurt, they tried to cut block. I think it might have been the guard. They tried to do a little cut block and then they missed on that one too. You know what I'm saying? And then like that one got him hurt. You know what I mean? And they say he was complaining about that in camp. He didn't like that. You know what I mean? So because he's not mobile, like he's not going to be able, if they getting through, like it's over. Like he's not going to be able to run from that.
Because as you mentioned, he's 39.
Yeah.
39, dog.
So let me ask you this one more quick question. Is Rodgers done, or you think he's gonna be back?
I think enough. His touchdown was horrible pass, man. That's why I was like, if he gets the placement on his passes, you know, he might be all right. He threw that ball to the inside shoulder instead of the outside shoulder.
That was a bad pass. But I feel like I don't know. He said he want to play till he's 45, but that was before he, you know, ruptured his Achilles.
Achilles is a big injury.
That's a monster for a kid.
Showstopper.
That's a monster.
It's a showstopper.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a monster for a kid. So, but I feel like he's gonna feel like at the end of the day he owes New York, and he's gonna try to stick around, especially if this season like, you know, goes off the rails, like, and they end up like, you know, 6-12 or whatever, 6-11. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he's gonna feel like, you know, he owes them, and he's gonna try to come back. You know, he's gonna try to make it back. So I don't know how effective he's gonna be, but you know,
see, he doesn't really. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, yeah, that's yet to be seen. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a 40-year-old coming back from Achilles, like, you know what I'm saying? What's that gonna look like?
Yeah,
go ahead.
I think it's good for him that his game isn't like based on explosive movements,
right?
You know, if it was a young Aaron Rodgers, I don't think he'd, you know, be as successful. It'll take him a while to get back into it, but with the older Aaron, I think he can at least be like Peyton Manning was in this last year with Denver. You know, when he got hurt and came back, he still looked bad, but he was, you know, he got the job done. So.
Yeah, they won the Super Bowl that year.
Exactly.
He was horrible though. Like, he was horrible. Like, who was the other kid? The tall kid they brought in.
Brock Osweiler.
They could have won the Super Bowl with him easily.
Like the 6'8" kid or whatever. That was
Yeah. Peyton was terrible. He shouldn't have got that Super Bowl, but he tied Eli, and that's all that matters, I guess. You know what I'm saying? All right. So now let's go on. Let's go on to, like, we're gonna call this section Overreaction Theater. Just give me. All I need is one hot take from week one. Just one hot take. I'm gonna start with you, Vaughn. Go ahead.
One hot take from week one, and I hate the gloat. Yeah, and I hate to kick people while they're down, but I was on the money when I said that the Browns were going to win that division, and I still stick by that. You know, they got the best defense in that division, probably in the whole AFC, or one of the best, top 2, top 3 in the AFC.
I see it.
And they got a quarterback that's knocking off the rust. They got one of the top 3 running backs. You know, receiver corps, dangerous. I'm still going to say the Browns are going to win that division, make the playoffs, and hell, man, I think they might even make the conference finals. So, yeah, that's my overreaction, man.
Ooh, goodness gracious. That's some heat right there. That's some heat. All right, I'm gonna go real quick, and then I'll let you get it stacked. I'm just gonna say the Bucks Tampa Bay Bucks. They showed me a lot. They showed me that they got a defense. They showed me they got a quarterback that's playing with heart. They still got those wide receivers at the skill positions. And I feel like they can do enough with the running game. You know what I mean? I feel like they can do enough with the running game. I feel like the Bucks are going to win that division now. I feel like they're going to win 11 games. 11. And they're going to host the playoff game in Tampa Bay. Baker Mayfield is finally going to live up somewhat to his potential. You know what I mean? All right, Stack.
Yes, the
All right,
Browns.
so you done? You said?
Yeah, you're good.
So how hot do you want this take, bro?
Super hot.
Cool. I don't feel like it's that hot, but other people might. So let me go ahead and get into it. I'm a homer, meaning I like who I like.
Right.
I'm biased, and I don't care. Last week I said my Commanders were going to win the division. This week, Brown, it's again for you. I'm saying the Commanders going to win the NFC conference. Come on, man. They're going to win the whole NFC conference. Why not? We want to know. We want to know, man. So I like our chances, bro, as much as anybody. But I am biased. I say that right off the bat. You know what I mean? I'm a homer. But I'm going to stick to it, man. I said the division. Now I'm saying the conference. You know what I mean? Check me out next week.
Did you watch the game?
Right.
You hear me?
You say what? Go ahead. You said the conference.
Did you hear my take? Yeah, we win in the NFC.
What's next? What's gonna be next?
Oh, they're gonna have to tune in next week.
I just want to know what's gonna be next.
Nah, they're gonna have to tune in for what's next.
Out the game.
They're gonna have to tune in for what's next.
Y'all struggled against the Cardinals.
I'm still going, brother. I'm still going. Let me go ahead and double down on it. Last week I said we were gonna win the division. This week, the NFC conference. Tune in next week. You know what I mean? Because there's more to come. There's more to come.
More to come.
More to come, man, baby. Why not?
The Cardinals.
We want to know, brother. We want to know.
Y'all
A win is a win, right? A win is a win. Is a win not a win, though?
Y'all struggled against the Cardinals.
It was a win, not a win. What your team do? How they do?
Oh, the Falcons got us.
Okay, cool.
Right.
So what's our record?
0-1.
Okay, cool.
3-1.
All right, yeah. Say it with confidence, man. If you 0-1, say you 0-1. We want to know.
Hold that.
Hold
it, baby.
We built a team. We got a first-year coach. We got a new coach. We got a first-year quarterback. So we're a work in progress, man. We'll revisit this time next year.
We got a new quarterback too, and we got a new offensive coordinator.
Yeah, true. But it's different. Y'all situation is different though. Your situation is different. He played last year,
baby.
Cool. Who gonna win more games this year, the Panthers or the Commanders?
Oh, that's a good question too.
I don't feel like it is. I just said
we might win 1 or 2 more. Y'all might win one. Y'all might win 1 or 2 more. You got a Washington fan in the chat.
That's right. Washington. Yeah, golly, I said it. Washington. We went in the NFC, baby.
Lord have mercy.
Yes,
that's
sir.
golden. That is golden right there. You know what I mean? That's some heat. But I wanted the heat, and he brought the heat.
10 toes down on it, though. I stand 10 toes down on it until it don't happen.
Right.
Yeah.
Mark it down. You said until it don't happen, but
yeah, I stand on it until it don't happen, until it's impossible for it to happen.
Okay, so that ain't gonna be until y'all get eliminated. So I guess we got a while on that.
You got a while on
who y'all play this week?
I don't even matter. We getting the dub.
It don't even matter, do it. That even matter.
Let me look into it. I'm gonna look into it. I knew let me verify it.
That confidence.
Got
right.
It's coming in 3-2. Oh, we got the Bengals. That's not it. We got
the Bengals.
Nope. Hold on. We played the Cardinals. Now we got the Broncos. That's a dub. We got the Broncos. That's a dub.
The game at home?
Let me see. Nah, we play in Denver.
Mile High. Oh,
yeah.
All right, that should be a test. It'd be a better game than last week. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
We shall see.
That's a dub,
You know
bro.
what I mean?
Now.
Hey, I got some hot takes out of y'all. I appreciate that. That's exactly what I was looking for. The heat, baby. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Now, just to put that out there. I said it, but I really don't think it's that hot.
You don't even think that's hot. That's just facts.
No, I believe in it. I believe in it.
It's a fact.
Look in the chat. Look in the chat right now. Just look in the chat.
Enough said. A dub is a dub, baby. A dub is a dub. When is it not?
A dub is a dub, though. Yeah, I mean, all right. We're gonna get into the fantasy aspect of the show. We're gonna look at a few of the biggest risers and fallers after week 1. So if you guys got anything, just kind of let me know. If you ain't got anything, we can kind of pass. I'll go first. I'm gonna say with some risers, I mean, at the end of the day, like, well, I'm gonna say some. Let me give you a faller. I think Jalen Hurts was a faller. I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we're gonna have to get our stuff together. Like we decided we could just go with anybody at running back. Kenneth Gainwell and stuff like that, and I feel like that's hurting Jalen Hurts. I feel like, you know, it's some things that's gonna need to get worked out, you know, from that aspect. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say Hurts is a faller, like, and that hurts my heart, bro. Like, you know, I'm an Eagles fan. You know, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and say Jalen is a faller
from the fantasy aspect.
From a fantasy aspect. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like, you know, just because I feel like he's gonna be like, I don't feel like they're gonna have to respect the run at all now. You know what I'm saying? Since until DeAndre Swift gets back there and like makes something happen. You know what I'm saying? I just don't feel like they're gonna have to respect it, and they're gonna key in on my boy, and they're gonna kind of like, you know, shut him down, aka like the Patriots did. You know what I mean? So, you know, the Patriots got a solid defense, but like, I mean, they kind of shut us down, bro. Like, they could have easily won. They could have easily won that game, bro. Well, they take somebody away, right?
Yeah, the best player.
Yeah, and Goddard didn't even get a catch. Like, I felt like that's who they took away. Like, I thought that was like the mission, but you know, I felt like they kind of limited our whole offense. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say he's gonna be my faller. If y'all got a faller, go ahead. I got one. You got one? Go ahead, Stack. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got a faller. My faller for you my first faller for you right now is Garrett Wilson. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he's a faller because, you know, last year he had a solid rookie year. He had a good rookie year with Zach Wilson. Right. You know what I mean? This is supposed to be the breakout with Aaron Rodgers. You know what I mean? One of the most talented arms to ever play the position. This is supposed to be a breakout. So he's going to be a bad receiver for fantasy this year. I'm not saying he's going to be a bad one, but it's definitely a faller because of that Achilles tear. He fell from the rise he was supposed to take. You know what I mean? So like he was going pretty high in drafts. You know, fantasy drafts all over. He was going pretty high, and I don't know. I think you got to bring that a few notches down, because now we got Zach Wilson. We just talked about in the chat. My man Nuff said just talked about in the chat, like, Wilson is terrible. That touchdown pass was terrible. Like, he got some work to do.
It was.
He got some work to do. So he just went from Aaron Rodgers to back down to Zach Wilson. So he's got to be a faller, right?
That touchdown was all Wilson.
Wilson.
All Garrett Wilson, not Zach Wilson. All Garrett Wilson.
So that's my first faller, Garrett Wilson.
Right. Go ahead with a faller of
my faller had him in a couple lineups, and he played a crazy amount of snaps. He didn't get any catches, and I'm talking about Drake London, the number one receiver for the Atlanta Falcons.
That's a good one.
Great.
So it hurt my soul.
You can tag on Pitts with him too.
Yeah, at least Pitts had like 2 catches, you know, for 30 some odd yards, whatever. But Mac Hollins, he's number 2. He might be the guy there. I don't know. It remains to be seen. But, you know, Drake London hasn't said anything. You know, we all know that squeaky wheel gets that oil, that grease.
The oil, yeah.
So hopefully he, you know, yo, I need more passes.
Right.
But I'm benching him until further notice because once you break my trust like that, like it's hard to get it back.
I mean,
hey,
that's how fantasy goes, bro.
It does.
Squeaky wheel gets the oil reminds me of Diggs.
Oh yeah,
Right.
That's what that reminds me of.
Yeah.
Oh, Diggs. All right, man. I'm gonna do one more faller. I feel like Christian Kirk was a faller. Like I feel like he didn't even play in like 2 receiver sets. This guy was going like top I want to say he was going like top 40 like picks overall or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like 40, 45, like this is about 3rd, 4th round. So this guy's a big time faller. He didn't fell behind Zay Jones. Not to mention that monster Calvin Ridley down there, which is a riser. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I can kind of connect the segments right quick because Calvin Ridley is going to be a top 5 receiver. That's like hands down. So. Like he's going to be a top 5 receiver with his target share. Yeah. And the way they were saying something about like the way that like Lawrence targets receivers, like like he kind of locks in and stuff like that, and that's similar to what he did to Kurt. But with that athletic profile that Calvin Ridley has, this guy hadn't fallen off at all. Like he took a couple years off, injured one year, got the a little suspension the other year, and like he bounced right back. So that's gonna be a riser. So I got Kirk, same team, Kirk faller. We're gonna go with Calvin Ridley as a riser.
Nice.
If y'all want to give a riser, y'all go ahead.
So we're giving a faller and a riser, or we just giving one or the other?
Yeah, you could do both. You could do both. Yeah, I kind of mixed it in. It kind of went together, bro. My bad. You know what I'm saying?
No problem. You good. Let me go with for a faller. Let me go with and this guy was, I don't know how much he was gonna rise anyway, but he might have tumbled. He might tumble a little more. I'm gonna go with Deebo Samuel for my faller. You know what I mean? Brandon Ayuk had a big day. Christian McCaffrey had a big day. They still got Kittle. You know what I mean? They too many options, bro. Like for him to really eat like his talent suggests that he could, and not that he doesn't possess the talent, but they just got so many options. You know what I mean? Right. So I don't know that he's in a position to really feature his talent at a wide receiver 1 level, like a top tier. Like he has top tier talent. You know what I mean? I don't know if he's in a top tier situation though. So I'm gonna go with him for a faller. For my riser, though, I don't know. I gotta go with Jordan Love for my riser. I know we talked about him earlier.
I like Love.
Yeah, I got him.
I wanted to use him in both segments.
Yeah, I had to go ahead and sneak Jordan Love in there because he didn't even have my boy Christian Watson, and I think very highly of Christian Watson. I do. I think very highly of Christian Watson. He didn't even have him, and he looked good. Like he looked good. He had a rookie tight end who I also got in one of my leagues, Luke Musgrave. You know what I mean? And he looked good, bro. Like, so I got to go with Jordan Love for my riser. Deebo for my faller.
Right. What you got, Vaughn?
Nice. For my riser, I am going to, and Daquan mentioned Cam Akers as a faller. I was going to say Kyron Williams, but I kind of wanted it to be a surprise. Right. But my riser is in the Ravens backfield. And I'm going to go with Justice Hill. Justice Hill.
Because of the injury?
Because of the injury, like this, and the opportunity is there. I think this is his 4th or 5th year. He's been around the block for a while. He's only got to compete with off the injured Gus Edwards and a unimpressive Melvin Gordon.
So Melvin.
Yeah, so I like Justice Hill, man. I like him. He's explosive. He can catch the ball. Right. He makes guys miss. He makes, the first tackler miss. He's my riser. I like him.
That's a good one.
What about your faller?
My another faller.
Give me one on the fly.
One on the fly. I'm gonna have to say one on the fly.
You ain't got one we could pass on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Deontay Johnson for the Steelers.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. We all know like injuries like give other guys opportunities, and he's got 3 hungry dogs waiting in the wheelhouse.
Right.
Especially that Pickens kid.
That Pickens, the monster,
Pickens,
Calvin
yeah.
Austin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got a couple kids down there, and then what's the other one? Robinson.
Yeah.
Allen Robinson. Yeah.
So
yeah, Robinson, he definitely might be a riser. That one game, I mean, last week he had more yards than he had all of last year in any game. So that's pretty crazy. Not all together, but like in one specific game. But all right, so that was our risers fallers segment. You know, I appreciate that. All right, so we're just gonna do a little waiver wire targets for week 2. Like all right, so let me put this out there. Like we all play in the same fantasy leagues and stuff like that, just for the audience. And so, you know, we here for the people, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna give y'all the info. You know what I mean? So
just to put it out there, like in a league that all 4 of us are in together.
Right.
Who's ranked the highest right now after week 1? Anybody know?
You said who's who?
Ranked the highest out of week 1 between the 4 of us.
Oh,
all 4 of us are in together.
Oh, bro, I definitely took an L. So I mean, you know that probably ain't me.
Yeah, he was waiting. He was holding that one in the chamber.
Right.
I just want somebody to say it. Nobody's saying it though.
Right.
I really want to hear you say it.
Like I said, you had your best week of the season, man.
I was about to say I ain't looked at the standings, man.
You had your best week of the season.
I ain't looked at the standings. I did lose though. So you know, you probably got that. But
with that revamp team.
Give me a quarterback target. Let's start off with quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with the same, you know, the man of the hour, Jordan Love. Like he's probably on your waiver wire if you're in like a standard league. You know, these don't apply for Superflex, by the way. But if you're at a standard league like Jordan Love, he's shown that he's gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? And when he gets his weapon back, like we've been talking about all show, like when he get that monster back and Christian Watson, like, you know, like what my man Michael Jordan said, that, you know, the ceiling is the roof. Like, you know, it's on. You know what I mean? So Jordan Love out the gate. And then Brock Purdy. All right, so we all, you know, we heard the stuff about it last year. Like this guy, he hadn't played anybody, this and that. Like he was just, you know, like going through, he wasn't playing nobody. And then he ran to the Eagles and got hurt. You know what I'm saying? We had to handle that biz. But anyway, a lot of people were hyping up the Steelers in the preseason. And the Steelers got this defense and all this stuff and this and that. And they run it through people. But like Brock Purdy went out there and just, you know, he put the wood to him. Brock Purdy is legit. Like I don't think it's any more questions about Purdy. You know what I'm saying? If y'all have a quarterback, y'all can go ahead. But I mean, like I said, there probably ain't too many of them out there.
Where's the line at? Like as far as a standard league, like
we'll just say 12 teams.
12.
So like if they not like, if you wouldn't
12?
consider them like, if you wouldn't consider them like a top 12, like, you know what I'm saying, quarterback, they may be on the wire. So let's just do it like that because we're doing like waiver wire targets. So
all right, will we put in Anthony Richardson?
Rich is right there on. I feel like he's right there on. I don't feel like he was getting drafted as a starter, like in a lot of leagues.
He put up some points though.
He definitely
put up
did.
some points, and like he has potential to be a monster, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because of how much he run that rock too. You know what I mean? Like, and he gonna be running that rock inside that red zone on that goal line. You know what I mean? He can throw a little bit. I mean, he's not the most accurate. Let's not kid ourselves by any means. But he can be a solid fantasy quarterback even in year 1, I believe.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He showed a little bit of chemistry with Michael Pittman. So you know, like he played a little better than I thought he would. He was the best out of those rookies. I'll say that. Out of the 3 rookies up top of the draft, 3 rookie quarterbacks, he was the best. He played definitely the best out of those.
So if he's at that line, then and he's still on your wire, you might want to consider him.
Scoop that monster. You know what I'm saying? You got anything, Vaughn?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for Patriots quarterback Mac Jones.
Nice call.
He probably wasn't picked up in a lot of leagues, and he's one of those guys that he didn't play in the preseason. Bill Belichick, you know, kept the Mercedes in the garage.
Apparently,
I started taking notice. Like I'm always like I'm a preseason like nerd. Like I'm like looking for any kind of blurb about anybody just so I can like file it away. And he wasn't playing, and I was like, "Why is this dude not playing?" And then the thing that kind of set it off for me was when Belichick released everybody else in the quarterback room.
Them boys.
I was like, okay, something's going on.
That shocked me, bro.
Yeah.
That shocked me. Like that shocked me right there. That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because the one kid, you know, who was in competition with him last year. You know what I mean? So that was crazy. Yeah. So it's wheels up. It's wheels up for him.
Yeah, you know I mean? I think he's gonna have a good rest of the season. And he threw the ball 50 some times, threw 3 touchdowns, won it. So pick him up if he's available.
Definitely outplay Hurts. He definitely outplayed Hurts. All right, all right. Let's go. Let's give me a running back
real quick.
Who you got for a running back? Running back.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Don't go to me first. Let me think about this.
All right, I got one going.
Yeah. I'm going for Tyler Algier.
That's a nice.
Another one of those situations where beat writers like, yo, they drafted Bijan, but you got a 1,000-yard horse here. So, you know, like draft him. They're going to use it. Arthur wants to run the ball. Like, draft this dude.
Yeah. He looked good.
Yeah.
He looked good. He got more carries, didn't he?
I think so, yeah.
I want to say he got more carries. Yeah, I think they both had a similar amount of touches, but he definitely got more carries. You know what I mean? So that was crazy. I'm gonna go with I mean, you mentioned Kyron Williams earlier. You know, that's definitely a pickup. But I'm gonna go with Josh Kelly for the San Diego Chargers. He came in like, okay, so they were saying that like Austin Eckler, like they were saying like he may have been nursing an injury or something like that. But if you watch, I got all 22 like with the NFL Plus. If you watch some of Josh Kelly's runs, like this don't look like the same Josh Kelly. Like this dude, he was running with a little burst. You know what I mean? And like if you like that game was a shootout, but the Chargers were doing a lot of running the ball. Like it wasn't like they weren't on no tour like throwing for 460 some odd yards. Like they were doing a lot of running. If you go back and check that out, so Josh Kelly was a big part of that. So I'm gonna say, you know, if he's out there, like you know Austin Eckler is the man. But if he's out there, like this could turn into something. And like I said, Austin Eckler is nursing a little injury too. So you know, check on Josh Kelly.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Okay. This is standard leagues too.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let me think about this for a second. So we talking standard.
You could go with just somebody probably. I would say like maybe about 40% owned or less or something like that. You know what I mean? Like just in like a standard league. You know what I mean? Like it's a couple of and you can go with like you know what I'm saying, like people that got it, like you know Dobbins got injured and stuff like that. You can go with like some of his backups, stuff like that. Yeah.
What about the rookie in where he at? The rookie in standard leagues Miami. I think he got an opportunity.
You're talking about A-Chain.
Yeah, A-Chain.
My Devin A-Chain. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like he probably not, you know what I mean, in standard leagues heavily rostered, maybe at about 40 to 50%. Especially probably standard redraft. Especially standard redraft.
That's what I was gonna say. Probably not. And Mostert didn't show much. You know what I'm saying?
So I think he has the opportunity. Mostert didn't show much, and your boy's still out. Wilson. Yeah, Jeff Wilson. Yeah. He's still out. So A-Chain might have the opportunity there. You know what I mean? Like
with that A-Chain.
I like him. I like him as a talent. You know what I mean? I know he's not on the waiver wires if you're in a dynasty league or something like that. But I like that. I like him as a talent though.
A-Chain.
Even
A-Chain.
Another. Go ahead. And another rookie that I've mentioned in previous episodes. I know this is technically episode 2, but before when we were recording. You know what I
Right.
mean? Another rookie that's number 2 on the depth chart. He didn't have a great game Sunday, but I still think he has an opportunity. I think he's more talented than the starter is Sean Tucker for Tampa Bay. You know
I
what I
like
mean?
that
He
one.
went from undrafted. Like he went from undrafted to number 2 on the depth chart.
Right.
You know what I mean? And just as a runner, I think he's more talented than the starter. White.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so I like Tucker as a sneaky little grab off the waiver wire because I know he ain't. I know he out there. You know.
He definitely on the wire.
Yeah. I know he out there. So just some like sneaky little add-ons, especially that Sean Tucker one. I believe in his talent. Like I think he can be one of the 3 or 4 most talented backs from the class.
Oh, I was like,
From the rookie class that's in there right now.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? I saw you making that face, Brian. What you thought I was gonna say?
I thought you just said league. I was like,
No, I meant from that class.
That's
But,
Bijan, baby.
Yeah. I think he can be one of the 3 or 4 if given the opportunity. Because he was coming out of college.
Right.
This man was phenomenal for Syracuse. Like if you actually saw him play at Syracuse, the running talent is there. Opportunity and
he's the kid that had the health issue, right?
Yeah, the heart issue.
Yeah. So that's the only reason probably why he fell. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like you know how they disrespect running backs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but his numbers were crazy in college.
Right. That's what's up. All right, so we gonna keep it moving and we're gonna try to pick up the show a little bit. Waiver wire target for everybody with wide receiver is Puka Nacua. Go pick him up, please. Spend your money. Go get this kid. He got a lot of targets. Like, check on this guy because he is gonna be a good one. All right, so we're gonna keep it moving to our we're gonna go to our gambling segment real quick, and I'm just gonna ask y'all real quick, like just pick a team. We're gonna go through this real fast. All right, and I'm marking it down. You know, I got Vaughn, I got Stacks over here, and I got myself. So I got the schedule right here. So I'm just gonna go through the games real quick. All right. So who we got? Minnesota at Philadelphia Thursday night game. Who y'all got?
Philly.
Minnesota.
All right. So we got one for Philly. We got one for Minnesota. All right.
Can next time when we record this show next week? When we record this show next week, can we let them know who the winner was?
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Would you make this a little weekly competition?
That way Vaughn don't give out these picks like he just went with Minnesota. He'll be for real then, won't he? You know what I'm saying? That's a good. I'm glad you threw that in. I'm glad you threw that in there. I like that. All right, Green Bay at Atlanta.
I like to pick later in the week when the information.
Hold on. Can we just to add another layer? Can
go ahead.
Like whoever is at whoever has the best record at the end of the season,
right?
Like there has to be something that they get. I don't know what.
Let's do it. We can put some stakes and we can figure that out. We definitely need to do something with this so we can take this serious. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing. We taking this serious.
Let's make the picks later in the week. Let's make the picks later in the week.
Later in the week?
Yeah.
No, let's watch that now. Why can't we do it now?
See, we got a Thursday game. We got Thursday game.
It's Tuesday. When later on in the week are we gonna make these picks? We're gonna do it off the air?
Wednesday.
It is Tuesday.
I guess theoretically we could do it on Thursday, but for this week we're gonna go ahead and do it. We're gonna do it today. I mean, it's all even.
Yeah.
We all even this week.
Hold on. But so normally, would you like to do this on Wednesday? Would Wednesday be better for you if we did this? Like,
man, honestly.
Because we can't do it too late.
Yeah, Thursday, Friday would be better for me. But I mean, since the game starts Thursday, we got to make the picks for then. Like Thursday would be better. I like to go down to the last minute with like information.
I understand that, I understand what you're saying.
This is just like a little fun competition for the show, though.
Oh, you gotta take.
But it got ratcheted up though. It got serious when you started talking about trophies and stakes. He want to change his Minnesota pick and everything.
I'm still in Minnesota.
I'm telling you,
they bounce back.
This man talking about trophies
back
and
from
stuff
a bad
now.
loss.
No, I mean, I mean, you
put a
just said
trophy on it.
something.
You can
You
put a
said
trophy.
something. You know what I mean? So
So hold on. So when would you like? Since we're catering to you, Devon, when would you like to do it?
We got to get Bob's picks too, and Steve.
Okay, cool. We might as well not do it.
Well,
then.
I
Let's
did
move
go
on,
with Philly. I went
Right, let's
with Philly
move
on
on.
that last game.
Okay.
All right, we're
Okay.
moving on. I'm gonna pick two. All right, so next game, Green Bay at Atlanta.
Oh, we moving on. I thought, man, let's move on to the next thing because you don't
Oh,
want to.
do y'all not want to
we-
do this
we-
segment?
We can do it this week. We can do it this
Let's
week.
just do it.
Okay.
Just for this week. Green Bay at Atlanta. Who you got set?
Where's it at?
It's in Atlanta. I'm
You
gonna
and me
give the
first
home
last
team.
time.
I'm gonna get a home team last. Go ahead, Vaughn. Who you got?
Green Bay.
All right, I'm gonna take. I'll take Atlanta on this one.
Who you took on the other one, Brown?
I took Philly.
Okay. Green Bay at Atlanta, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna go Atlanta.
You going Atlanta too? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Vegas, Las Vegas at Buffalo.
Buffalo. I'm just jump in there.
Buffalo. Go ahead.
Go with Vegas.
Go Vegas. Bun.
Buffalo.
I'm gonna take. Yeah, I'm gonna take Buffalo. All right. Baltimore at Cincinnati. I'll go first. I'll take the Bengals.
I'll take the Bengals.
Go ahead, Stack. My bad.
Bengals.
Bengals.
Times three.
All right. Seattle at Detroit. Go ahead, Vaughn.
Detroit. I got
Are
Detroit.
you taking Detroit? All right.
Seattle at Detroit. Yeah, I like what I saw from Detroit. I'm gonna go with them too.
And I'll take Seattle. All right. Indianapolis at Houston.
Ooh, matchup with the rookies.
The good game, rookie game, but
I'm gonna go. I gotta go with Indianapolis.
all right, Stack. I'll take the Texans at home. Go ahead, Vaughn.
Indy.
All right. KC at Jacksonville. Chris Jones is back. I'll take the Jaguars. Who you got, Stack?
4-2 start.
I'm gonna let Vaughn go. I always be going first, so I'm gonna go last
Go ahead,
this time.
Go ahead, Vaughn.
KC and the Jaguars. Yeah. You got a D. I still. I'm gonna go J-Ville.
0-2. Go ahead, Stack.
Give me KC. They ain't losing 2 in a row.
That's it.
Oh,
Ain't
man.
gonna happen, is it? It do sound crazy.
My homeboy ain't
I'm
gonna lose 2 in a row.
banking on Kelsey missing one more game. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go. Chicago at Tampa Bay.
Tampa.
All right. Vaughn, Tampa. I'll go Chicago. Go ahead, Stack. Chicago at
I'll go with Tampa
Bay.
too. Give me Tampa.
Tampa. All right. We got Chargers at Tennessee.
Chargers.
Chargers for Vaughn. I'll take the Titans.
I got to go with Chargers.
What's Chargers? All right.
When Vaughn picks a team that I'm going to pick, it always makes me think twice. But I got to go with them.
Giants at Cardinals. This should be pretty easy. I'll take the Giants.
That's not as easy as it seems. Give me the Cardinals, bro.
Tricky.
Oh, whoa. Hot take.
Giants got to show some signs of life, right?
You taking the Cardinals?
Man, they did.
Give me this win, bro. Give me this win. Go on, let me get this win, please. Let me get it.
I'm gonna go with the Giants, man.
Let me get this win.
I did
bro.
take the Cardinals, so you know what I mean. That make it a little harder for you to take the Cardinals.
Right. All right. 49ers at Rams. Tricky game. 49ers at Rams. I'll take the 49ers.
I'm taking the 49ers, bro. No tricks.
Yeah, ain't no tricks. I was hoping one of y'all would bite though. Jets at Dallas Cowboys. You got 3 for Dallas?
I'm going Jets.
You going Jets?
I'm going Jets.
I'm going on the record to say I'm never gonna pick the Cowboys. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm going Jets. I don't care who they play.
Jets 2. Wow.
I'm that hardcore Commanders fan, bro. I'm that guy. So go ahead and mark me down. Go ahead and mark me down for the other team against the Cowboys every week.
Just whenever.
Every week.
I got you. All right. Speaking of those Manders at Broncos.
Manders.
Manders.
Put me down for them every week too, bro.
Oh, okay.
I'm irrational with my
fanhood. Make
these
rules. Well, never mind.
Yeah, you're gonna have to write some of these rules down for me, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bud. What you got? Who you got?
You said Commanders
at Broncos. Yeah.
So I can't pick the Commanders every week.
I'm gonna go Denver. Denver.
All right, I'll take the Broncos too. You taking Manders?
Yeah, I can't pick them every week.
Oh, if you want, go for it.
Okay,
Vaughn, you good on that one?
Yeah.
So you taking Broncos? All right. Last 3 games: Miami Dolphins at New England Patriots. I will take the New England Patriots.
I'm going Miami. Miami.
I think they've been beating New England too.
Miami times 2. They have been. But this would make New England fall to 0-2 at home.
Yeah.
Both games at home.
I'm gonna go with New England.
All right. So we got New Orleans at Carolina. I'll take the Panthers on Monday nights. So you're going to that game, right? Let me know if you get some good tickets, bro. I might slide with you.
It's early. It's 7:15 to start kickoff.
That's the early game. Yeah, it's decently timed. I can get back in at a good time.
Yeah. I was thinking that too.
Right.
Y'all let me know, man. I think I'm gonna go with the home team. I'm gonna go with the Panthers.
You got that?
I'm going with the Saints.
Taking the Saints.
Yeah.
Right. Last game, Monday night. Last Monday night game, Cleveland Browns at Pittsburgh Steelers.
Browns
1. You got that?
Steve said the
Cleveland at Pittsburgh.
At Steelers, yes, sir.
Give me the Steelers.
Steelers, good call. I'll take the Steelers also. All right, good deal. I got it marked down. We'll revisit it next week.
Yeah, you got
all right, fellas.
If we can before.
It would be nice to get Bob's picks. Yeah,
if he's able to. I know it's a busy week for him.
I was about to say we might be able to get that in the chat. So we'll see what's up. All right, NCAA football. We wrapping up here. All right, question for you guys. Can Travis Hunter keep playing both sides of the ball at this level?
Yeah,
the way he's playing, diving user picks on Madden, like you know what I'm saying, like all types of stuff. Like, can he keep playing at this level all
season?
Just
to clarify, he didn't quite play the second game at the level he played the first game.
Right.
But we talking like an average between the two, or what?
Yeah.
If we talk about the second game, yes.
Right.
The first game, no.
At that level. Oh, okay. I got you. That first game kind of left like that's the one I kind of, you know what I'm saying, it kind of stuck with me. You know what I mean? When I was asking the question, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, I didn't see as much of this last game, but like
it was more realistic. He can do the second one.
Dude was off the charts. You know what I'm saying? Dude was off the charts, man. So you're gonna say he can do the second one?
Let me look up the stats from the second one.
Right.
I don't even need to look him up. He can do the second one, bro.
He can do the second one.
If we're going off the first one, no, that standard is too high, bro. Like the first one, he can't keep doing that. 144 snaps or whatever it was, 119 yards receiving, a pick and several bat downs. You can't do that for an entire season.
So many targets, bro. Like it's crazy.
But I also feel like though, you know what I mean? I feel like he can do. I feel like he can do in between 1 and 2. I feel like he can do better than 2, but not as great as 1. So like somewhere in the middle. I don't know what you would call that, but he's somewhere like I said the first time, an average between the two. I feel like he can do that.
It can be a split between the two. With the coaching he got, you know, Dion is that's a multi-sport, multi-positional type player. So I mean, the athlete that he is, I know he's a 5-star athlete. ESPN had him ranked, I think, number 2, in high school and stuff like that. Like, I mean, dude, I feel like he may be able to, bro. Like he may be able to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how much of a rest he gets though, honestly, because I only, you know what I'm saying. I doubt that he plays every play.
Deion said he gives him an extra day or 2 rest of practice than anybody else.
Practice. Inside info. Yeah. That's a good tidbit. That is a great tidbit. You know what I'm saying? What you think about it, Vaughn?
I think theoretically he could. Yeah, he could. Daquan says he's like that. I don't think so, but theoretically he could, but I don't think it's going to be beneficial for him. He's like, when you playing both sides of the ball, this isn't like D2, D3 like football. This is D1.
No knock to D2, D3.
Yeah. I'm not knocking them. I'm not knocking them at all. I'm just like comparing like the
It's still levels. It's still levels.
He's playing like high level college ball, and it's against like potential pros. And he's opening himself up to injuries. So that being said, I don't think he can keep it up all season. Like y'all said, from the first game to the second game, there was a drop, like a noticeable drop. And that's going to come with like bumps and bruises throughout the season. So I don't think it'll be wise for him to keep playing both sides of the ball, especially like a full complement of snaps. Like at least like trim back his workload, but full complement of snaps, you open him up to injuries, and I don't think it's sustainable. So no, I don't think so.
Do you feel like this is his like ticket, like not necessarily ticket to the NFL, but like his ticket to the Heisman Trophy, like playing both sides of the ball like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, or do you feel like he can be like a Heisman Trophy candidate at wide receiver or a Heisman Trophy candidate at cornerback? You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I feel like he's going to try to keep pushing it. You know what I mean?
It's his ticket.
Right. That's what I was thinking too.
He's not going to get it at one or the other. He's going to have to get it doing both.
Doing both. That's what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? So good deal. We agree on that. All right. We're going to keep it moving, fellas. We're running a little long. Colorado is favored by 23 points this weekend. 23. They playing the Colorado State team, and like most likely that's gonna be a dub. Colorado State, I'm not sure what Colorado State is. You know what I'm saying? I have to check it out.
You keep going. Anyway, I'll look it up.
Yeah. So they play them this weekend, but after that they play number 13 Oregon, and then after that they play number 5 USC. So will they still be undefeated after that stretch? What
all right, I think about that. I didn't get a chance to look up Colorado. I wanted to jump right in. Unless you want to go, Vaughn. You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll touch on it because I'm going to be quick and concise. No, they're not going to be undefeated. They're probably going to lose 2 out of those 3 games or 5 games. They're at least losing 2. They're not going to beat USC. They most likely won't beat Colorado State this weekend. It's a primetime game, 10 p.m. It's going to be late.
You said they Colorado most likely won't?
Will not. Definitely won't win all those games.
They're not going to beat Colorado State?
No, Colorado State starting a new quarterback. They don't really have much film for him, so we're going to see what the game plan is. And I think CSU is going to pull the upset.
Whoa. Yeah. CSU. Okay. I see they 0-1. It looks like from what I see, they've only played 1 game. I see other people have played 3 games. So
it's 4-1 at best for them.
Colorado State. Vaughn is on record saying Colorado is going to lose to Colorado State, not Oregon or USC.
Calling it right now.
It's going to be Colorado State.
Calling it right now.
They're going to be the ones to take Deion out.
Yeah, like they're making the games too personal. Like it's not even about. It's starting to get
This last
not
one
about football
definitely
anymore. Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah.
Oh, my boy Friday in here.
Oh, he in the
What's
building.
up? What's up?
What's happening? What's going on?
Making a grand appearance.
I thought I would just drop in on you guys and say hi.
Hey, what's going on, man? Congrats. Let's get it, man. You know what I'm saying? Drop in for a segment, man. Just a quick segment.
Definitely did.
The question is, go ahead. Stacks, have you went yet? Go ahead.
Nah. Listen, bro. Sometimes I get irrational with the things I said. You know what I mean? Like I'm picking the Commanders every time. I'm picking the Cowboys. I was being serious about that, bro. I don't know if y'all think I was playing or not, but as far as this Colorado, I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. They're gonna beat Colorado State this weekend.
Right.
They're gonna beat them handily. Not only will they beat them, they're gonna beat them handily.
Mm-hmm.
What was the spread supposed to be on that
23
game?
points.
They're gonna cover that.
Michael Jordan.
They're covering that, bro. You know what I mean? Like Colorado State, I don't expect them to be even as good as Nebraska was, and they beat them 36-14, right?
Right.
So they're gonna cover that spread. They're gonna be about 23 or more. They're going down to
Oregon,
to Oregon, right? They're gonna beat Oregon. Put me down on record for that. In a close one. They're gonna beat them in a close one. And they're gonna lose the USC.
Definitely losing the USC.
That's their first loss.
Caleb Williams. Okay.
Their first loss is the USC.
Good deal. We on the same page. That's how you feel too, Bob? How you feel about it?
I mean, I agree unequivocally.
Right.
That is exactly what's going to happen. I think and I know what the spin will be like once we get which I think is true. I think once they get their offensive line and defensive line, the guys that's in the trenches up to par, you can't do that in 1 year. That's why I say I think they're already more successful than anybody gave them a shot to be. Mm-hmm. So the whole thing, they playing with house money at this point.
Right. I can dig it. There's gonna be a lot of Heisman Trophy candidates in that game, that USC game. They definitely.
So you said, that's what you got.
That's the one I'm taking. That's the one I'm taking for them to lose that. I think they'll be Oregon also. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking they'll lose at USC.
Here's what I'll say about
Yep.
Yeah, here's what I'll say one time about that. You said there's going to be a bunch of Heisman candidates in there. Yeah, I don't think so. And the reason I said it is to say, in order to be a Heisman candidate, you got to be a winner. You got to be a winner. Kind of like nobody who wins the MVP award in football, anyways, not basketball. Right. But anyways, if you're a winner. If you're a winner in football, you don't get an award for being like 7-5 or 6-6. You got to be a winner as well. So that's the reason I don't think Shador or Travis Hunter or whoever else be. But they have increased their draft stock, which is more important in a long time.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? They done moved up the board on that. Good deal. So we got Vaughn saying Colorado State will beat Colorado. I just want to throw it out there. I feel like
that's the hottest take of the show.
Upset special.
That's hot. That's scorching. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying they're gonna lose they'll lose at home playing USC. And I think Stacks was saying the same thing. I think Bob was saying something along those lines. You know what I mean? So, that's a hot one, Vaughn. You gonna stand by that? You got a segment. We still in the segment. You can walk it back.
I'm standing by it. I made that. I'm gonna stick beside it.
Hey, listen, that USC game is in Colorado.
That's at Colorado. The USC game is at. The other one's at Oregon. The other one's at Oregon. Oregon is number 13, so they definitely ain't no slouch. But that other game is at Colorado. Yes, that's gonna be
that Colorado USC in Colorado. That atmosphere gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be wild. All right,
they're gonna lose.
All right, fellas. we gonna keep it moving. We still gonna have we still gonna have reaction, you know what I'm saying, stuff and final comments, stuff like that. But this is the last question. All right, so we got NBA question. You know, it's kind of like a touchy subject. You know, it's you know, Kevin Porter back in the news. He been beating on his girl and stuff like that. You know, apparently he left her with a fractured vertebrae. You know, cut above the eye and stuff like that. So she got beat up pretty bad this time. So I mean, simple. Do you guys think he's done in the NBA?
I think so. Because of his past, he's done some dirt in the past. Right. Well, actually, you know, I'm gonna walk that back. Because Silver has been like a little lenient. You know, he's been a little lenient. Like he's kind of like the uncle. You know what I'm saying? David Stern was like the all father.
Right.
So yeah, definitely. I don't think he's done. He's probably gonna get a hefty suspension and a fine. Kind of like with Miles Bridges. You know, he sit out the whole year and 40 games or 20 games, whatever. So no, I don't think he's done.
So you don't think he's done?
No.
Good deal. What you think, Stat?
That's a tough one, man. No, he's not done. I gotta agree. He's not done. I think, you know what I mean, like he'll be out for a while. Like Bron said, he'll be out for a while, but I think he'll get another opportunity.
Ooh, that's tough. I'm a go ahead, Bob. What you got, Big Dog?
Well, I think that first and foremost, we have to make a concerted effort to think to protect our women in society. Make sure that we that we allow them the space to speak out, speak their truth, and not be victimized just because they're with a powerful figure that makes a lot of money. Right. That being said, I think that it's important to just, to put that in context first. Now, to the question, great talent always overrides great circumstances or temporary circumstances. Now, do I think that he will ever be the superstar that he probably could have ascended to? No. I don't think his PR at this point. His PR is too bad to ever ascend to that level. And the NBA won't ever give him. He'll never have the endorsements, and the contract won't reflect it either, because he's done enough to give teams ammunition to low change him. You know what I'm saying? Low ball him. But with that being said, no, he will not be. This won't be his last game. He'll take a break. But important issues, and this is not just him, but just in general, we got to do our job in protecting our women in society and allowing them the space to speak their truth and all of that. Yeah, so
100%.
What's up, Mouse Man? Sports Cars, thanks for joining.
What's going on? Welcome. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it depends. I will say if she comes out with pictures and stuff like that, if you start seeing pictures float around, I feel like enough people will kind of protest and stuff like that.
Ray Rice.
And then yeah. I mean, it's all about imagery. You know what I'm saying, or imagery. You know what I'm saying, whatever. But if she does come out with because like I said, fractures and she does have the cut and stuff like that, and there may be some out there right now. But if she comes out there and they kind of start circulating and stuff like that, I think it could be his last stop. Because if you think about it, he ain't never really been he can score a little bit and stuff like that, but he ain't never really been like that. I want to say he worked his way off the Cleveland team. You know what I'm saying? And they kind of gave him away for nothing. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how the NBA thinks about him. And so I feel like, I feel like something like this with a person like that, you know what I'm saying? That could get him out of here. But y'all are right. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it would take people seeing the pictures and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I don't feel like they would just off gate, just off the info, just get him up out of here. But I feel like if some pictures surface, then it might be his time. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's all we got, fellas. That's all we got for today. It was a lengthy one. It was a lengthy one. So that's all we got. We got any final remarks? We can go around the room and we can start with Stacks.
The larger point, like I like Friday highlighting the more important point, like we can't allow our women to be victimized. All of us have, I'm sure, females, women in our life that we hold dear to our hearts. So anybody could end up in that position that we know or love. You know what I mean? So we gotta do better as a whole. You know what I mean? Like of addressing issues and not letting guys like this, if they're like found to be guilty. You know what I mean? Because we know it's situations out there where the girl cried wolf. You know what I mean? Because a guy got money. You know what I mean? But if it's found to be true, then we can't give guys like that second and third and fourth chances. You know what I mean? Definitely. So but as far as the overall show, man, yeah, man, it feels good. This is show number 2. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Starting out with the 3 of us. But even in the midst of a big weekend coming up, my man Friday was still able to pop in on the end.
Came through.
What I mean? So yeah. So feels good, man. Feels good to we still in the preseason right now. You know what I mean? I feel like we still warming up. But every episode we getting a little closer to hitting our stride, a little closer to getting that chemistry, a little closer to really, you know what I mean, ascending. Right. So I think this is the first episode. Are we streaming on our channel?
Yes, sir.
So go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and read and react. Read and react 2. Read and react 4. Whatever it is, it's read and react.
Right.
With the logo. When you see that, read and react. That logo. Yeah, that one. Subscribe. You know what I mean? If you're watching live right now, or even if you're not watching live, if you're watching the video at this point in time, when I'm sharing this information, so hit the subscribe button. Slow down, Stack. Hit the subscribe button. You know what I mean? And that's it. That's all I got, Bill. That's all I got, fellas.
Good deal. All right. What you got, Vaughn? Closing comments.
Just want to acknowledge what Nuff said real quick. Talking about KPJ is not a superstar. He's very expendable. I agree. But closing remarks, Josh Allen, you need to do better. You set the NFL record for most touchdowns over a 5-year span, and you're probably up there in turnovers at this point. You need to do better. Buffalo deserves better. Not that I want you to win, but I am a fan. So that's all I got for that.
Good deal. And Colorado State is going to be Colorado.
State.
Throw that back out there.
And the Redskins going to win the NFC.
I forgot about that one. Bob, you missed that one. You missed that one.
No,
I said the division last week, the conference this week. Tune in next week.
I felt it in my soul, though.
We got a little crazy on the show, as you can see today.
We good. We 10 toes down. We standing by it.
What you got, Bob? Closing comment.
My closing comments, just like I knew last week, I said this before. Kansas City will not make the playoffs. I'm saddened deeply by Aaron Rodgers' departure. I got to get it all in real quick, just because I was.
Oh yeah, this is the only reason why we do closing comments, because of you. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, but Aaron Rodgers, I'm like, I almost cried. Like that's my guy. My other take is Bryce Young I think he had a great debut. I think that he had it obviously has some mistakes, but it's a lot to be there's a lot to kind of put on tape and learn from. I think we'll be just fine. And last but not least, man, I'm getting married this week. So, yeah, so that's why I haven't been on today.
We got any air horns for that? We got any air horns?
I got one. I'm gonna one up you there.
Bro, chill out.
Hey,
chill out. The baby's asleep, bro.
He is asleep, yeah.
Yeah, nah, don't worry about it. I felt
I got the hype button.
The air hugs through the waves. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. Like Stat said, like, share, subscribe, and we'll come back next week. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. And so yeah, when we come back, just make sure that y'all here with us and y'all ready to read and react with us. All right.
So we back next week, right, fellas?
Back next week.
Hey, listen, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Earlier in the show, we said you weren't here because you got a big weekend coming up, but we didn't share the news. So I'm glad we didn't, so you could.
Right.
Oh man, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
He did it the right way, baby. He did it the right way. Good deal. Good deal. Good deal. You know what I'm saying? Well, look, if we all clear, all hearts and minds are clear.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna jump up out of here. I'm just gonna say we had a great show. You know what I mean? I just wanted to go ahead and do the closing remarks because, you know, Bob wasn't here most of the show, and, you know, I know he had something he needed to say. You know what I mean? So,
absolutely.
That's what it is. You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
It just don't feel the same when it ain't all four.
Right.
Oh man, hey, look, after this week, man, we full speed ahead.
Right.
Full speed ahead.
All systems.
Yes,
all systems go. You know what I'm saying?
Systems go.
All right.
We're gonna shut this thing down. We appreciate y'all joining us. You know, come back and holler at us next week. It's gonna be a weekly thing, baby. Y'all hold it down.
All right.
Peace.